Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. Are we going to have a global recession? The coronavirus, COVID-19 as it's commonly referred to, is affecting pretty much every part of our economy. Here in Oregon, they're discussing whether or not they're going to have a curfew even at night. Bars closing at 6 p.m. The travel industry, well, it's already wrecked. The oil industry, we know it's in the toilet right now. There's travel bans for all of Europe now. There's even talk of possibly making domestic airplane travel against the rules for the time being. We can't go out. I personally had a friend who was supposed to have a funeral today. It was going to be a large fire department funeral for a brother we lost a couple weeks ago. This is canceled. Everybody's life is being affected by this, you guys. Here's where it's really hitting home, is the small businesses. If you're a small business owner, for example, and you have a restaurant, and let's say you have 2 cooks, 3 or 4 bussers and waitresses, if you have to close for 2 weeks, you might not ever recover from that financial hit. There's so many things happening right now. We here in Oregon, all the kids are out of school until at least the end of the month. The libraries are closed. There's no groceries left in the grocery store. That's like the only place you can have more than 250 people. They're all in line at Costco. It's crazy right now. The Fed did an emergency rate cut again to basically 0 yesterday. What happened this morning? 9% fall in the S&P. Once again, we hit the circuit breaker right after they started trading because it was free fall. The markets are manic. They're up, biggest one-day rise on Friday, back down the same amount today. I think overall we're down 18 or 19%. So we're hovering around a bear market. But what about the long-term effect on all these companies? Some of the big companies can ride the storm out. Some of them can't. Smaller businesses are not going to be able to survive this. Now, I'm not a doomsdayer by any means, and I don't know for sure that we're going to have a global recession. But all indicators point to it. Now, I made a video once a few months ago, this one, on investing in the mental game, investing in a recession, you guys. If you haven't checked it out, I really want you to check it out. Take a look. It gives you some good insight. If you're a new investor and you've only been a part of this bull market, you've only seen your portfolio go up. Yeah, we had a little hiccup at the end of 2018, but that recovered in a month or 2 months. Wasn't even anything. This is going to be, I think, a little bit longer. The markets are still going down. Yes, they go up a little bit one day and down a little bit the next. And I don't know how long that's going to last, but here's the thing. Here's some things you can do. Make sure you have an emergency fund, because whenever this happens, as we have a market downturn, businesses aren't doing well. What do? They lay off. Unemployment rate is going to go up. There's no question in my mind about that. The interest rates can't go down any further. They've tried to alleviate some of the problems by cutting the interest. Well, they can't cut it. We're not going negative. Isn't going to help anything, right? I don't know what else is going to happen. I hope that we can get a handle on this. Personally, for my profession has seen chaos. We can't even get masks to protect ourselves when we go on calls because there aren't any. There's a shortage of everything. Toilet paper. I feel like in a month we're going to be buying cans of beans with a roll of toilet paper. Everybody went crazy and you can't buy toilet paper. I don't think that's the answer to this by any means, you guys. As a healthcare professional who responds to people's houses when they're sick, I want you to think about this and think about it. If you have symptoms, if you have flu-like symptoms, if you have a fever, if you have a cough that's persistent, you guys stay home from work. That's the best thing you can do. That and washing your hands. Exercise. Eat a good diet. Drink plenty of fluids. If you do get sick, plenty of fluids. Stay home. With that, having that emergency fund is going to be paramount to getting through this, you guys. If you haven't saved for an emergency fund, you need to save some cash. Hard times are coming. I'm betting on it, and I don't pretend to have a crystal ball to say I can say what's going to happen. But everything that's happening all at once is contributing to what I consider will be a global recession. So think about this. If you're young, you have time to recover. If you're older and you're closer to retirement, maybe you can't retire for a few more years. You may have to continue working, you guys. Don't sell your stocks. If you're down, please listen to me. If you don't take away anything from this video other than don't sell your stocks when they're down. Hold on to them. I know it's hard. Watch the video on investing in the mental game. Having been through 2001, 2002, and the Great Recession, I can tell you, if you can't handle watching your losses, don't look at your portfolio. Just ignore it. All right? Keep your head up. Good luck to all of you, and I hope that this passes quickly. I don't think it's going to. As I said, I don't want to sound like a doom and gloomer because I'm not. But the reality is, it's here. It's affecting all of us every single day. Be kind to one another. Take care of your families. And good luck to everyone.